Hi guys, this is Harsh Katuria, and today I'm going to talk about the new age skills that the startups are looking for or the companies are looking for and how to get it. And a quick intro just before that. So I've done my MBA from Symbiosis SIPM Pune in 2001, and I've worked with leading companies like Airtel, ICICI Bank, Reliance Capital, and I've done my two startups as well and exited them at a very nice valuation. So what I'm going to talk about today is what is the issue, the use case. So let's, before that, get into a story that I want to share. This happened last year. I was traveling on a Uber, and then I got talking to the driver, right? Because he was a pretty smart guy, and I was chatting with him, and I realized that he has done his MBA, and he's driving his cab here with Uber, and that gave me a little shock, right? Because at one level you have so many people, and I started wondering that he may not be the only guy really who is not getting jobs after MBA, and that got me to the problem once I started thinking about it, that the B school education is kind of irrelevant now, and it's outdated for sure. It's been the same textbooks that you are reading from like we used to 20 years ago, and there's no use case for that. There's no practical use case in business which you are studying for 2 years. So except for the top 20 institutes which have some kind of a guarantee for jobs, you're pretty much left on your own to figure out what's going to be for you, what is the job it's going to be for you post your MBA. And that's the key challenge that I was thinking, that students, after having done this course, MBA elaborate course of 2 years, are still having challenge finding a job. And that's where we worked on towards the solution, which is Smart MBA. And so along with a lot of other top professionals from leading companies like Google and Flipkart and other leading startups, we've created this course which is focused on practical skills that the companies are looking for. So this is meaningful in the sense that the company are transforming fundamentally. There's a whole digital economy you see all around you happening. And these are the companies, these are the people who are recruiting these new managers, MBAs also. So we are able to put together what are the real skills needed, what is the mindset needed, what are the things that will impress us from a MBA who's a smart MBA candidate, right? And that's why the name Smart MBA. Um, so what are the key features? It's a 3 month course. It's mostly so it's online in a 3 month course, and on the weekends you have a live session also where you can get a whole feel of there's a live chat happening, and you get the whole perspective of the course. In addition, we use a lot of live projects and use cases to get you granular feel. So data-driven economy, right? So understanding how the customer and the data are giving you insights about each of the use cases, whether it's sales, it's marketing or product. So actually everything is becoming very live, real, life-like, business-like, very digitally driven. We're getting to know the big picture in terms of what is happening, across industries. You are able to see how managers are adding value. And the best part is, as a youngster, you are already living in the future. See, consider it from a company's perspective, from a ICICI Bank, Airtel, or Urban Club perspective. The new joinees are the ones who are already consuming the digital economy, right? So they are the ones who are best placed to understand and tell what is the customer thinking, what could be the tweaks in the products, how do we market it to them. And this is your key advantage. You're living in the future, considering that the other companies, the other established, managers or the senior managers in the company would have been still doing the things the good old regular way. But the regular way is now changing thanks to digitization across. So it's a brilliant time in the evolution of businesses, wherein digital is taking the center stage, and youngsters are the ones who will drive digital by default. And all you need is this understanding of how the digital tools and mindset work, and that's what we help you with. And so this makes it a clear, powerful use case for you. And this also helps you impress at the interview. You are able to create a solid impression because we give you work with you on live projects. So you are able to not just say, that I read this book for 2 years and I did some took some exam after MBA and this is the percentage that I got, you're actually able to say that, hey, you know what, this is the problem I thought is out there in this industry. This is the small campaign that I did, and this is the result we got. And this is brilliant because, see, the interviewer is not looking at the perfect solution. If your campaign had really scaled, you would have started a startup for yourself. You wouldn't be sitting in a job interview, right? But the fact that you're sitting with him and explaining a use case as a digital business guy would think, the approach to this is what will impress him typically. So you have far more material with you to impress at interviews. Obviously, we offer you support, also 360-degree support with our relationships with startups and leading companies. But more than that, rather than get you a fish, we help you how to fish. So that mindset, I think, is the key advantage that I would like to bring home here. So the key takeaway for me is that stop spending too much time and energy and money on traditional MBAs which are outdated. So unless until you're getting into the top 20, don't bother too much. Figure out something like this course, for example, which is going to give you the real skills, the real tools that will help you get real jobs, because that's the skills and tools that they are looking for. So it's as simple as that. So finally, the two things that I want to say. One is, if you like this video, do click the like button and do subscribe as well, because we'll keep bringing more stuff in the future which will be very relevant for you. The second one is that go ahead, visit smartmba.in and book your next. We have these batches on starting every month, so book for the next batch and get started with your career. All right. So thanks a lot, and looking forward to have you over there.